Lesson 47 is on rate unit conversions, and also we're going to do more on fractional exponents. So let's look at the first example. It says use unit multipliers to convert 42 inches per second to miles per hour. So the new thing here is that we have a rate, inches per second, that we want to pass to miles per hour. Before, we've only done distance or weight. So let's start by writing our 42 inches, and then we'll put the second on the bottom. And notice how it's again very clear what's on the top and what's on the bottom, just like we've done before. Now we have to focus on inches first, so we'll go from inches to feet, and then from feet we're going to go to miles, which is the unit we want. And then we have to go from seconds, that is on the bottom, we'll put them on the top, and then we want to go to hours. So remember, you have to have these memorized. I'll just remind you here as we go. But 1 foot equals 12 inches. So we put it that way. 1 foot equals 12 inches. Then 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. If you don't remember these conversions, make sure you make a little corner there where you write all of these conversions so you have them handy to use. And then 1 hour, notice how the 1 goes on the bottom because it's 1 hour, equals 3,600 seconds. Why? Because there are 60 minutes in an hour and 60 seconds in each minute, so 60 times 60, 3,600. Now remember, we did it this way so that we can cancel inches with inches, feet with feet, and then seconds with seconds. And so our answer is going to be 42 times 3,600 over 12 times 5,280 miles per hour, which is what we were looking for, miles per hour. And that's it. Remember, you don't have to find the answer for that. You can leave it like that. If you put it in the calculator, you can get the answer in decimal. But we're going to leave it like this just so that we see what we were working with. Super important to have the different conversions memorized. Let's look at the second example. It says use unit multipliers to convert 480 miles per hour. So we'll start with that, 480 miles per hour to feet per second. So we open a parenthesis, and again we're going to start with miles. So we put miles on the bottom and feet on the top. And notice we already made it to where we want, feet. So now we do hours. So 1 hour and seconds. So 1 mile is 5,280 and 1 hour is 3,600 seconds. Again, the miles cancels with the miles and the hour with the hour. So we are going to end up with 480 times 5,280 over 3,600. And the units that we have are feet per second. And that's it. Very, very simple. Just remember your conversions. Let's do one more. And here we have 15 inches per second to yards per hour. So we're going to, again, open the parentheses. Inches goes on the bottom. And then we want to go to yards, so we have to go through feet and then feet to yards. Again, to know which conversions you're using, you need to have memorized these here. So I'll put it just in case you don't have it. So if you don't have this memorized, maybe you can write it there in a corner. And again, where we want to go is from inches to yards. So there's nothing here that connects the inches and the yards in one thing. So we have to go first from inches to feet and then from feet to yards. So that's what we're doing. Then let's keep going. We're going to put here the seconds on the top and the hours on the bottom. So again, we go 1 foot equals 12 inches, 1 yard equals 3 feet, and 1 hour equals 3,600 seconds. And again, if we simplify that and multiply, we have 15 times 3,600. And on the bottom, we have 12 times 3. And the units are going to be yards over hours or per hour. Notice that all of the other units cancel each other. So the two things that are left are the yards and the hour. And that's it. Very simple. The second part of the lesson is about passing again radicals into fractional exponents. So in this case, notice that the difference is that we have different bases. So we're going to do the same about putting the parentheses here, and the index, which is 3, I'm going to put it as a fraction. But then I have to convert this 27 into base 3. Now what is 3 to the what power gives me 27? Well, 3 to the third power gives me 27. So that's why I put it like that. 3 to the third power is 27. So instead of writing 27, I write that. And then we put the other one, which will be 3 here, and a 1/2, because there's a 2 here that we don't see. Now remember, this is very repetitive. We add what is inside, the exponents on the inside, and keep the base. So it's 3 plus 1/2. And then we're going to multiply times 1/3. So if I add that, 3 plus 1/2 is going to be 7/2. And 7/2 times 1/3 is 7/6. Now notice how I put here the base very big and the exponent very small and on the top. You have to do it that way. If you put it like this, then it's hard to see if that is a mixed number or if that is an exponent. So be very careful on how you write this. Okay, let's do another example. Again, we start by writing our big exponent with the index here, which is a 6. So we put 1/6. Then we want these 4 as a base 2. So 2 to the second power is 4. And these other 2 we're going to put with the 1/2, which comes from here. Now we're going to add the exponents. So it's 2 plus 1/2. And the 1/6 stays outside. When we add that, it's 5/2. And then 1/6. Now we're going to multiply these two. And that is going to be 5/12. And that's it. That's our answer. Very, very simple. Study these examples. Make sure you are following me. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll be glad to help you. Okay, see you in the next video.